What's hot, what's not, what's in, what's out. King-size perspective on reinvention from the top of Montreal's Mount Royal here on the Reinvention Chronicles. What a view! Likely the same words expressed by Jacques Cartier when he first arrived in 1535, first European settler to come here to what is now known as Montreal's historic Mount Royal. There's the Jacques Cartier Bridge in the background, the downtown with the Bell Centre where the Canadiens play. There's Olympic Stadium. And I thought Mount Royal would provide the perfect metaphor for the kind of king-size perspective needed to review what is going to be essential moving forward for the rest of 2017. Hey, if you're like most people, running busy lives, busy careers, sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. What's out? What's in? Here's the top 10 list for 2017. What's out? Number 1, marketing speak, corporate speak, the language of the mission statement, or that hackneyed, old, tired marketing language of better value, better quality, better selection, better service. Yes, all forms of marketing speak is out, and speaking human is in, communicating in an actual human voice. More than anything, people are looking for connecting to a real person, and if you can provide that in whatever business enterprise or whatever career endeavor you are following, if you can actually find a way to speak human, put a human face in the digital space, you're going to come out way ahead of anyone you compete with. Number 2, what's out? Policy and procedure focused, and what's in? People focused. Just ask United Airlines. Say no more. This incredible, almost manic focus on following exactly policies and procedures at the expense of people has got to stop. And if your company, your enterprise, can be the ones that step out and actually use good old-fashioned common sense when it comes to people in real-life situations, again, that's an edge that you can enjoy. I had an incident not too long ago, happened on a flight. I was boarding in Toronto. It was very, very late, tired, didn't know that I had actually dropped the cell phone, get on board the aircraft, and realized right there as I went to throw the jacket up in the overhead compartment that the cell phone had fallen out. I knew exactly where I was sitting, and to his credit, WestJet flight attendant Francois Gravel said sure. I mean, if he followed policy and procedure, there is no way I or any other passenger would be let off that aircraft to run out to the lobby, to the waiting area. But, you know, that's where I give Francois credit. And if he ever sees this, thank you so much for helping someone out. But yeah, the phone fell innocently. It was right there in the waiting area. Bingo, bango, bongo, 30 seconds, we're back on board. No harm, no foul. Number 3, what's out? Conformity. And what's in? Freedom. So if you can find a way to somehow help your customers, to help the people you do business with, to help them find freedom, you're going to be way out in front of everybody else. What's out? Number 4, how do I reach the masses? What's in? How do I actually create community? You see, this focus on mass marketing, on things like finding the way to game the system through whether it's Google ads or keywords or SEO. Guess what? After a while, everyone in every category is using the same search engine optimization protocols. No, forget about reaching the masses. See what you can do to actually create a community with real people who really care about what it is you do. Number 5, what's out? The online brochure. What's in is the digital story hub. Let's face it, most websites these days, the vast majority, well over 90%, are nothing more, nothing less than glorified online brochures. But if you can make your website very active, make it a digital story hub, the place people want to come to so they can find out the stories that you're publishing on a continuous and consistent basis, again, you're going to be way ahead of the relevance curve. Top 10 list continues with number 6. What's out? Surface. What's in? Connectedness. In other words, people don't care about what's on the surface or the tip of the iceberg. They want to know what's deep below, and they want to feel some sort of connectedness to you, the real person, the real individual, what actually makes you tick, which segues nicely to number 7. What's out, which is what you do. What's in, which is who you are, and that's goes right to your website and how you communicate in one-on-one conversations, in the sense that people don't really care so much about the what you do part in terms of your product, service, your features, advantages, benefits. No, they actually want to know who you are, what you're all about. Why do you do the actual things you do? Number 8, what's out? Perfectionism. What's in? Experimentation. In other words, you don't have to wait till everything's perfect and polished. No, experiment, fail, do it badly for a while, get good, learn as you go, and never stop experimenting in order to stay ahead of that all-important relevance curve. Number 9, what's out? Relying on media. What's in? Being your own media. Yes, we are the medium, we are the message, and you, more than at any other time in human history, have a chance to touch people literally all over the world with your message and what it is you want to do to create that community we talked about earlier. And as the rain falls here at Mount Royal in Montreal, number 10, what's out? Being a local provider. What's in? Being a global expert. It doesn't matter if you're in Swift Current, Saskatchewan, or if you're in mythical Possum Ridge, Arkansas. You can be a global expert from anywhere. People, I think, going forward are going to be concerned less and less and less about the guilt-driven buy local movement. Instead, they're going to focus really on who is the expert in whatever product service category you compete in, and it matters little where you come from. If you are from whether it's Swift Current or mythical Possum Ridge, then you have a chance, if you do have the expertise, to reach audiences that you've never thought even in your wildest dreams that would even be remotely possible. But those are the types of things that I think offer a lot of, shall we say, king-size perspective here from the top of historic Mount Royal. But what about you? What do you see as the top things that are out and the top 10 things that are in as we go forward? Love to hear from you. This, I think, could inspire a real interesting and lively debate right here on YouTube and all the different social media platforms that we share these stories. So hopefully some of these thoughts with respect to what's in and what's out, what's hot and what's not, will inspire you to actually recreate and reimagine the business, the career, the life that you deserve.